Our next topic is CIBIL, that is the Credit Information Bureau of India Private Limited, or at present it is known as the TransUnion CIBIL Limited. And it was founded in August 2000 based on a recommendation made by RBI SEBI committee. CIBIL got its name as TransUnion CIBIL after the TransUnion company purchased 92.1% stake of CIBIL in the year 2017. And it is India's first credit information bureau. And the CIBIL will have a database of all credit information of every people. So it is a common portal wherein you can get information about all the customers. And also CIBIL has a consumer bureau and a commercial bureau. Then it also maintains all credit or records of all credit related activities of individuals and companies, including loans and credit cards. All these details are they acquire all these details from their other cooperating banks, who provide them all these credit details on a monthly basis. So then on the basis of this credit details provided by their members, they prepare and issue credit report and credit score to each and every customer. That's about CIBIL. Then let us see what the CIBIL credit report means. The CIBIL credit report is a comprehensive document, and it contains all the details of a particular customer, his credit information, almost all the details of his financial credit related information, and also his CIBIL TransUnion score, which is a 3-digit score between 300 and 900. So in a CIBIL report, this is a sample CIBIL report. You can see here in the first column they have given a CIBIL score. It is 851 for this in this particular sample. So this score will be somewhere between 300 and 900. Okay, and you can see a red mark up to 750. So anything above 750 means it is fine. So, and as it moves forward, it becomes better and better, and that is what is shown in this part. Then they will give a score based on your information. Then they have another column for personal details, wherein your name, your age, gender, address, etc. of the loan applicant will be specified. Then we also have another column for contact information. So here we have the address, then the all the employee, all your address, your status, and your details, everything will be there. Your contact information will be there. Then in the next column you have your employment information, that is your employment details and your income details, and everything will be mentioned in this part. Then you have your account information part, wherein the details of all your accounts and your type of transactions and everything will be mentioned. Your account type, and if you have a credit card or something, all those details, etc. and its performance will be mentioned in this column. And then you also have enquiry information column, wherein it has the details of all the enquiries made by you in respect of a loan or a credit card application. So if you have made any request for any loan, or if you have made any loan application in the past, all these details, if you have inquired for it, then it will be available in this part. So the number of times you have made enquiries for loan and everything will be specified in this part. And then finally the column for consumer dispute and remarks. So if there is any dispute or any issues related to your credit information, such informations will be provided in this column. This is an individual credit report, and we also have a CIBIL commercial report. Similarly, it will have all your details and your CIBIL score of your company, and all those things will be mentioned in this commercial credit information report. So as we already discussed, the CIBIL report will have details about your personal details, your employment details and your income, then all your inquiry details, all your accounts and their informations, your contact information, then a CIBIL score, which is a 3-digit score between 300 and 900. Any score above 750 will be considered good. So now, why do you need a CIBIL score? So is this CIBIL score important? Yes, of course, the CIBIL score is important, because actually if you have a proper CIBIL score, and if the banker is considering your CIBIL score before providing loans to a particular customer, then the banker himself can avoid a lot of risk by avoiding those customers or avoiding those potential borrowers who can become potential threat to the bank. So again, through this CIBIL score, the lenders will get an idea about the customer's spending discipline. That is, all their income and their borrowing or their credit information, everything will be available in this report. So through this report, the lenders will get an idea about the spending discipline of the customer. And also, by seeing the CIBIL score, the lender can quickly decide on whether to give or not to give loan to that particular customer, or the rate at which he should be given loan, the amount of loan that can be sanctioned to that particular person. All these things can be decided quickly based on the CIBIL score. Then also it will help the banker to identify the credit strength and weaknesses of the customer. Again, from the customer's point of view, the reason for, if your application has been rejected, then the reason for rejecting your loan application is very, very clear by seeing the CIBIL score. Then also it ensures transparency. Everything is open, so there is nothing to be hidden. So it ensures more transparency in the process. Then if you have a better CIBIL score or a higher CIBIL score, then you also have a lot of benefits. That is, your loans and credit cards will be approved in a speedy manner, or it will be approved very quickly. Then you will get loans at cheaper interest rate. Then you will have better deals on your credit cards. Then also your credit limits that is being sanctioned by your bank to you through your credit cards will be higher. Then you will also be able to avail discount on processing fee and other charges for loan applications. So these are the benefits of having a higher credit score or a higher CIBIL score. Now, how do they do this? That is, if you have made any default in your previous loans, so then your CIBIL score will go down. Suppose if you are a person who already has a credit card or a bank loan and you are paying it every month correctly, okay, you haven't made any default till now, then your CIBIL score will be high. And if you have fully repaid any of your loans, that is, suppose if you have taken a car loan and then you have not made any default in your entire term and you repaid the entire amount correctly, okay, then your CIBIL score will be too high. Okay. Now, don't think that a person who has not availed any loan till now will have a higher credit score. It's not like that. If you haven't availed any loan, or if you are not into this thing, then your CIBIL score will be low. Okay. Once you start taking a loan and once you repaid correctly, then only your score will start to increase. Okay. So a person who has not taken any sort of loans in the past, or a person who has not taken any credit cards or anything in the past, he will also have a lower credit score, because his credit information is not known to the banker. Okay, so these are the benefits of having a CIBIL score. Then our next topic is KYC, or know your customer. Now this KYC was introduced by banks as per the direction of RBI, in order to know their customers and their financial dealings, especially to prevent any fraudulent activities or terrorist related activities or terrorist related financial transactions using banks should be avoided totally, and therefore this KYC was brought into force. Now every customer's identity and their address will be verified by the banker before providing them with a bank account. That is what we mean by KYC, and regularly it will be updated. As you know, whenever you approach a bank for a bank account, they will ask you for a proof of address and a proof of identity. So proof of address means your voter's ID or your PAN card, your driving license, passport, all these things can be given as your proof of address, proof of identity, and also your ration card, electricity or telephone bill, or any letter from a recognized institution, etc., can be accepted as a proof of address for the purpose of opening an account. So both these details will be required, and you will have to give both these, and they'll verify it. If you are giving an address, they'll verify it whether this particular address belongs to you itself and you have been staying in that place for this certain period. Then only they'll accept it, or you have to fetch these proof, and then only they'll give you a bank account. This is done in order to ensure that there is no fraudulent transactions taking place, or in order to ensure that the customer is genuine. So that is, they have to make sure that no fake persons or any terrorist financing, money laundering, identity fraud, all these things don't happen through their bank accounts. And that's the requirement of KYC. That's all. Thank you.